Okay, Killer Bee Nation. We are live here in the hive. Yes, this is, of course, I'm Reed Booth, and we got host bee guys, and we have a special guest. This is our celebrity bee removal. Yes, indeed. Anyway, we have an old friend of mine. This is Perri. This is Perri Bischoff.
Hello.
And she is awesome. And this is not her first time, or not her first BDO.
BDO.
She's been in the bee suit. She has been in the bee suit before with me. Well, she had her own bee suit, and she's still speaking to me. So go. I don't understand this either. I don't know why. I'm not asking. I'm not complaining. I'm not anyway. And you're in town for like a weekend.
Weekend, yeah.
Okay. She's a busy girl. I mean, she wasn't raised here or anything, but you've been around for a long time, and you've been a firefighter and all sorts of fun shit, and gonna get your pilot's license, and and still wants to do this. I mean, really, the therapy didn't work, obviously.
Bee therapy.
Bee therapy. See, bee venom therapy.
Bee and therapy.
Yeah, vitamin B.
There you go.
Oh, it's so stupid. Oh my god. Anyway, so okay, but what we have this morning besides all this other fun shit? Oh, bee. Oh,
that's
all
right.
The
bad puns. We're gonna go have fun.
We have more bad puns. If anybody has any, please, we need fresh material. All the help we can get, obviously. Whoa, we have the mother-in-law of. I went to mother-in-law on that one, didn't I? Mother-in-law of all beehives.
Mother load, yeah.
The mother load. I even have trepidation about this. Uh-oh, you got some fun. He's got already comments already.
Oh, no, not yet. I can't see the screen. I'm just excited.
Oh, he's excited.
I'm getting all lit up. This is revenge for yesterday.
This is revenge for
when
yesterday.
They punched me in the mouth.
Yeah, well, and you guys did you see the live stream with Hosh with his big lip, his upper
My
lip out
Homer
here?
Simpson.
Homer, it was awesome. We're going to try to replenish it today. I'm just kidding. So anyway, we have the mother. Oh my God, this even gets me going. I'm trying to have my bee brain on and talk at the same fucking time. We have we might have 1 million bees. Maybe more.
There's nothing we're going to be able to say that's going to...
It's
going to touch it.
The part is what, 6 by 8 you said?
From what we can see
huge
through the door,
in there.
It was like hanging off of the collapsed ceiling, like 3 or 4 feet, and then it just was like this. I mean, upside down mountains, rolling hills,
yes.
6 foot, maybe 8 foot.
Yes.
Plus, it goes up into the ceiling.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes. This is where it all ends, Reed.
I'm gonna really hate to get rid of them because there goes the career. No more bees in Cochise County.
Well, at least not in Hereford.
No, right? At least not. I mean, this is after
From
30.
The mothership of the bees around here.
Yeah, the mothership. Really,
it's the source
like
of all of them.
or something. In 30 years of doing this, I'm really trying to go through my memory and see if there's anything that comes close. And we've seen it from 20 feet away through the dark, through a cracked door. We haven't even been near it yet.
Yeah.
So this is one of those holy shit moments, you guys. Yeah, we might be running to the truck once in a while. we might be yelling and screaming once in a while. Who knows? But we're going to go do it. So just stick with us. Hosh has the camera. If you want to get in the shade, you can see comments, unless you don't. Yeah, that's why you're not in the shade. so let's continue getting you suited up. No.
This is going to be a hell of a job.
And
so what we're looking at is right back there. And this is the way things kind of happen. Things have a way of, entropy and whatnot. And nature moves in. Of course, these are Franken bees. I'm going to wait for Reed before we take you in there, but that's the shed. That's the spot. You're not going to believe what's in there. And we're just getting our stuff together here.
We should start taking stuff in.
Yeah.
And kind of get a staging area.
Inside.
Inside. Okay. Yeah, we're the staging area.
Okay, and we grab some gloves real quick. The big blues.
No, you don't get any.
This really is the end of the road.
Yeah, really, it really is the end of the road. Oh, that was fun. Oh my God. We should, stage, because we have to see what the integrity of the floor is like.
Right.
We have to see what our own sanity is like.
Could I hand you this?
Sure. Yeah. Are we live still?
We are live.
All right.
Oh my God, we're live. We're not dead. Which way is it pointing? Hey, Hosh, which way is it pointing?
Right now.
At
it's
me?
At you.
Oh, thank God it should be. No, anyway. Now we have Perri on the camera. That's right.
So Reed, what's this bag for?
The bag? Anyway.
That's for afterward.
That's
Gotta
right.
cover you up.
Yeah, just hide the evidence, you know.
Yep.
Okay, the bag is for the brood comb. So we bring our buckets for our comb that we can use. As everybody knows out there in Killer Bee Nation land, and I'm not going to be going into so much detail on history and education on that shit because we got World War B coming up. Get it, Perri? World War. Okay, give me a thumbs up. Imagine it, you guys. Give me a thumbs up. So the bag is for brood comb.
Here, I can take it.
The brood is where they raise the babies, and it's useless to us because it's larvae. Now, isn't it true, Perri, that in some countries the larvae is edible and a delicacy?
I have heard that. I haven't tried it though.
Well, I did, and I think that Leinenkugels and tequila was involved. I'm just saying, and I still didn't like it. I gotta bend this the other way. We gotta. We'll check. We should check everyone out. Hosh, you think your suit's good? See what Hosh has? He has the Velcro.
Oh, yeah. I feel so confident going into this thing.
He's like the half-dressed nun. I don't know. Where does the white part go on then? I don't even know. Anyway. Oh my God. So,
I'm double taped, double gloved.
okay, but we need the big blues also, which are on the side over here.
No?
Yep,
Those
on
are
the
mine.
shelf
Get your
there.
hands off them. Anyway,
Yeah?
who's our favorite victim today? We're going to bring, as
We
everyone
should we
knows,
let-
we
let-
use
let the-
stuffed animals to show,
Vote?
huh?
Should we let them vote?
Well, yeah, we can just bring it. Oh, that's, of course the penguin's the favorite.
We got the
Penguin and the whatever the hell it is.
whatever that is.
Yeah. I think the 2 is a good. That's just less to forget. Oh, the beaver's our favorite.
You want to bring 3?
Let's bring 3.
All right.
I think this hive is
It's a 3.
it's a 3-fer. It's a 3B, not a freebie.
You want to go?
Well, whatever you need for the video.
This door is a problem. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I am
what we
marked.
thought it was, but it is. And we haven't got a really good level. We got stuff, and this ceiling definitely fell in. It's dangerous as hell. And there is
Can you see on the live stream?
the hive or part of it.
Is it as big as we thought it was?
It was. It is now. This must have fell relatively recently
Okay.
because it is. You want to get in here, Hosh? I'm going to see if I can move that. Maybe move that. Yep.
Oh, interesting.
So it must have fallen recently because it's had competition. Something's been chewing on it on the lower end of it. You see there, Hosh?
Right?
No.
Huh.
Doesn't mean this is definitely a tear down. See that?
Yeah.
So that wasn't solid bees that we were seeing. It was part bee. Now there's still probably.
No, we thought it was the
Yeah. Well, what we saw too was the
roost
had fallen in.
collapsed.
Okay, that sounds promising.
Wow. It looks.
So
Oh, here they come. Here they
look at
come.
'em. You see how they're lighting up?
Here they come,
Get in
everybody.
there.
They're
Get
lighting
in there.
up. You see this? Here they come.
Okay, we didn't do anything, everyone. We did
Except
not do
I brought my lip in.
Wait, yeah, stick your upper lip in there. Put your, they say put your 2 cents in, put your 2 lips in. All right, now they are actually going to be flying up their front door, which is out the roof, obviously.
Wait,
What do you got?
they're up in the ceiling too. Oh shit.
Oh, here, look at that. Here they go. Okay, I take it back.
Up in the ceiling.
We didn't
Past
do
all
a
this
damn
stuff.
thing. Up in the ceiling. How did we get to tear that?
Oh boy.
This is a real cluster, you guys.
Here we go.
Yeah, here we go. Scary.
Oh, they smell great.
Okay, Killer Bee Nation, here we are. This is
We're not just gonna hang out here and talk.
yeah. All right. Well, I am we have to start doing something sometime. Oh, and I'm nervous about this overhead shit. Of course, with my nose.
Should we pull this back? Oh, it's heavy.
Pull what back?
There's hive, there's comb underneath here.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
I'm so optimistic.
And I just don't.
What I would like to do is get this fucking table moved over there.
Okay.
So
Should we put this down for a minute or hand this to Perry and we'll move it?
Yes. All right. Hang with us, Killer Bee Nation. There. Well, you got it?
I got it.
Awesomeness. Thank you. Don't save the penguin.
So if you guys have just tuned in, we have a hive that is in a shed. The roof has fallen down because of the weight.
Or move it back?
No, just see what the legs are.
Oh, you know what? That thing
And
will
we got
collapse.
two guys in here doing
I
the
will not.
removal. I know it's kind of hard to see, but
It actually won't.
Oh, no?
there we go. There's a good shot right there.
Unfortunately.
Welded on.
Like
What
way.
if we...
What happened? Is that
The
you?
bees can sting through the
that
suit
you?
occasionally, but everything is
You
taped
okay?
off.
all right.
Our
just thinking
suits
maybe we move
are
that thing over
taped
here.
off at the ankles, the zippers, any kind of place where they might come in. So
Maybe.
occasionally they do sting through the
I
suit.
don't, we can't get it past all this shit.
But,
See this falling down here?
Our
Right,
mascot is right here.
So I am going to
Waiting.
dangle it back into the box back here.
Oh, I
Can you guys hear me
So we can
talking?
actually-
I'm behind the camera trying to answer your questions.
And we can turn these
Good,
around.
right, I'll
We can
walk.
turn the mics around. Thank you so much, Perry.
Right.
If it's
Just
up
wonder
there.
if I can
Reed's
tear
past
the
here.
legs out of here.
That would be awesome.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah. Look. Oh my God.
We're in Hereford, Arizona right now. If anyone's wondering,
Yeah.
why not burn the shed?
We're in the desert. No fire in the desert.
You guys have heard of wildfire?
Yeah, the roof most likely
you got
collapsed
it?
because of the weight of all the honeycomb. You can see how large it is here.
Oh shit. What a cluster. Well,
Try and negotiate with the bees. You're welcome to try that in your own time.
oh, that was a good answer. Thank you. That was good. That was still try this at home,
I see.
dumbass.
God, this door has become a
Issue, I know.
support. Well, it's a support.
Am I new to the crew?
Oh, really?
I'm a guest on the crew. I've come out on a
Okay.
I would
removals
say
before.
I see what they're doing.
Do you want to get this out of here too, or you want to leave that there?
Actually, we leave that there. We put tubs on it.
Okay. It's a little weak. but-
So also am I, but you know, we'll hold tubs. Oh, you know why? Yeah, let's get it out of the. You know why? Look at this. It's held up on these.
You guys want to talk to the
Maybe
bees?
it'll be
Okay, well,
You know, it probably will. Cause those
Why don't we
things,
use it?
Okay, we'll use it because those things will support a shitload, and that's the Latin for a lot.
so these are our mascots. Somebody asked about them.
These are our.
They're hanging out here until we.
They're our bait, but
Cheering us on.
they're not doing their jobs.
No, well, you know what's going on, guys? Why we are not being completely swarmed right now is because the bees are all outside. This is not their front door.
Right.
This is their back door.
Yeah.
We're in the basement. And they are used to coming and going up there. So when we first got them riled up, they were like, what in the hell? And they all went out there to the top. So if we were to go out and look through the top right now, it would be a different story. But we're not going to do that shit.
Thanks for the ice cream cone, guys. It is super hot inside these suits, so even if that cone is just on TikTok, it's good to be a little chill.
Thank you. We do appreciate.
Should I tear this down?
Not yet, because I'm going to start scraping this other shit first.
All right.
So if we can get a tub, and I'm going to scrape
You got it.
this stuff into the tub, we can separate stuff out there. I'm going to start scraping, of course, from the other end. Oh my God, Killer Bee Nation. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah, I think they can hear you fine. They want to know why bees are so common in Arizona. One question that's come through.
Okay, it's not... Part of the reason is that these Africanized bees are so prolific. A hive like this, okay, even though it's been partially eaten away or fallen down when this roof fell in, it damaged it, this is a healthy hive. And there's more up above this, right here. So this is a hive of maybe 50 to 100,000 bees. I don't really know yet. It could be bigger. All right. This hive will put out 30 new hives a year. And
Did you hear that, folks? 30 new hives a year this one hive will put
this
out.
one hive, and then each one of those hives will put out 30 new hives a year. European hives, which are the nice ones, right? They put out 5 or 6, and maybe only one will survive, because they're not as tough as these guys. These guys are tougher than nails, meaner than shit. They are a better bee, and wherever European beehives can survive. These guys can survive or thrive. So,
can you guys hear me now? It's just so you know, it's hard to see through these bee suits. So.
Oh, you can just take your net off then.
Yeah, yeah.
Are the mics still working, Hosh?
Yeah, they look fine.
Awesome. Have you got a putty knife?
Yeah, I'll get you one.
Yeah, they can hear. Everybody can hear.
It's going to light up again, guys. I mean, they're going to get goofy again in a second. Because I got to start cutting this shit now. Because we have other shit to do. All right, where am I here? Mr. Putty Knife. See, I was going to get all comfy in my cradle lounger.
How often is a new queen born?
As often as needed, actually. Whenever the old queen is going to swarm with 10 or 20% of the bees, she lays numerous queen eggs in the queen cells. But when that first queen is hatched, she will go and kill all the other queens, sting them through their caps, sting them when they're babies. I mean, it's brutal shit, right? And so, however often is needed. Now, on another note, in an average hive, 1,500 to 2,000 bees are born every day. Got that? So, there's no shortage of these little bastards. All right, everybody watch out for nails, because there are nails sticking out all over the damn place, of course. What am I doing here? Something like this is kind of hard to get into because I just don't know where to start cutting. And of course, they're going to be dropping on me. And
what about all this comb here? Do you want that for biking?
No.
Just throw it out.
Because it's
empty.
Have you got your... Yeah, you can just start grabbing it. Yeah. I am going to see what's going on here with this shit. Oh, let down that. It's going to light up again. Here we go. Oh my God. Yeah, we got honey. We got honey.
Nice.
This is untouched, you guys.
Can we get a lip reveal later, Hosh?
Yeah, you can. There's not much to see though at this point. It really went down a lot.
Actually, you know what? You want to hand me that and I'll show everybody what's going on here? Just for a second, before I get all important again. Check this out, guys. So, watch what happens when I do this. See that? Now that's brood comb, I can see that already. Alright, you guys, so I keep looking for bees in my net because then I'm headed to the truck immediately. And so give you some perspective, there's Hosh taking down that comb that is
it's dead.
Well, that's been either damaged in the fall of the roof.
Yeah.
You know what I really hope, Perry?
No, this one you want.
This roof doesn't. Why?
For Viking, right?
What? It's got pollen in it?
Well,
nectar?
I don't know. It's just got it's covered in propolis.
Oh, okay. Then yeah. Propolis is good.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna hand that back to Perry for now. Thank you. And I'm gonna keep doing the Superman thing here. The stupid man. No, don't do it, you guys. You're so mean. Okay, I'm gonna start somewhere and I think it's gonna be over here. Old hive.
Right.
You see how dark it is, you guys? Here, this is not a minute.
There you go.
Yep. God, I hope. You know what I hope, Perry? I hope this roof doesn't collapse because the firefighting skills will come in, and I'm not sure where, but they will.
Well.
There you go. Yep. Thank you. I'm just gonna. There you go. So they're obviously liking me a lot. Ah, come on. Gotta find a place to start here.
Just a quick show of what a confined space is. This is the roof that's caved in, guys. All here.
Oh, this is off the
caved in from the weight.
Sorry, yeah.
Weight of the comb. Is the roof getting lower? We hope not. Right now it's stable for the most part.
I like that for the most part. Good touch.
There are two central cross beams that are holding up most of the weight of the roof, so we checked those from the outside, did a 360 of the building to make sure that they were pretty stable, so we're not too worried about it collapsing.
Oh, hold on. It dropped through.
So what's the difference between the dark comb and the light comb? We got a question.
Getting whacked by bees, that's the difference. Okay, light comb. Can you guys hear me okay over here?
Yeah, they said they could.
I have a buzzing in my ear.
Do you have the putty knife on your end, Reed?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm gonna start scraping this.
Yep, we may as well. All right.
I used to be a firefighter, yeah.
When bees first create the comb, it's actually clear. And as they, when they put it into a six-sided cell to start using, it is yellow, more like this. Even this is older. Let's see, I'm gonna slip this over here.
Yeah. If you want to hand, whatever you want to hand me.
Okay.
I'll just stick it in, okay?
Okay, very good. There you go.
Yep.
So as they use it, each one of these little cells is a canning jar for bees. And as they use them, they either put honey or pollen or babies in them. And they stain them, literally, they stain them from use, just like anybody else would.
Yep.
So the older the comb, the darker the comb. So I can tell this is a really old comb because it's really dark. And we do see, you know, after 30 years of doing this, I thought that I wouldn't be an old hive left in this damn county, let alone a bee. I'm just going to throw them down into this box.
Oh, okay.
Wait, we can just take the old box out.
Okay.
This is just evidence of how many of these hives are. Look at how black that is. That's got to be 20, 30-year-old comb. And these guys said that even before this thing collapsed, they have been avoiding it for decades. And I believe it. All right, here we go. Now I'm getting to where I can actually kind of see what I'm doing. Jeepers. All of the wild honeybees in the state of Arizona are Africanized, you guys. All right, now I got a little bit of honey. It looks like some drippy. Is that drippy honey there? Looks like it. Yep.
Yes.
I got a little bit.
Yeah, and some
The really
propolis.
black stuff, right?
propolis.
So outside, it's kind of a pleasure to be doing this in their back door, which is what we do with sheds, as you guys saw yesterday with the 3-banger. Oh yeah, we got pollen and shit here too. Get a little bit of Viking out of it. Oh, that is old. Yeah, throw that in there. Holy God, this black comb is rare. Oops, sorry about that.
Well, in Cochise County it is, thanks to you.
All right. Big question. A lot of people asking, can you eat this honey?
Can you eat this honey? Yes, absolutely. The only difference between different types of honeys is the type of flowers the bees are messing with. Technically, Africanized bee honey is the same as European bee honey. It's just a hell of a lot harder
Oh, there we
to
got
get.
some good dripping coming off of this.
Is it really?
Yeah, honey right there.
Oh, that's a beautiful shot.
Yeah.
That is killer bee
Nice.
honey, guys. And if you guys want any, we have a 20% off on our website right now, killerbeeguy.com. And if you just put in KBG, all right, I got to show you this. KBG #1, you get 20% off. Okay, anyway, this is not honey. This is where, let me see that dripping again. This is where they store the babies. And I know because the caps are different on them. And also if you break it open, you can see the larvae. See the white larvae? Can you see that, Perri?
I can see
Okay.
it.
If you guys can see that, there's white larvae in there. And the white larvae, like we were talking before, is edible in some countries. And I have tried it. I think that adult beverages were involved. But I didn't like them. The texture was weird. Blah, blah, blah. They're larvae. Damn it.
Yeah.
And,
I tried it one time after one of the jobs.
yeah?
Yeah. Without...
Were you in a coma and I shoved it in your mouth?
No.
Anyway.
It was over at that Sunsight's job.
Oh, that narrows it
with,
down.
exotic birds.
Oh, yeah, the exotic
Yeah.
bird one. So this is honey, right here. You see how they take a cap off of it? Look at that. See that? Look at that. That's honey. That is, and it's mainly mesquite because we're down here in. If you guys want to Google where we are, we're north, south, east, and west of Bumfuck. So if you Google that, you'll see right where we are. And that's something else I want to show everybody.
You guys should make mead. You do, don't you?
Well, that's how I got started with this, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a mead maker. I have hundreds of bottles in storage that I've made like over 30 years. And I call it my terminal stash. Because if the doctor tells me it's terminal, you guys are all coming over and we're going to drink it all.
Do you guys go up to Phoenix for removals?
Huh?
They want to know if you'll come up to Phoenix.
Well, it's going to be, dinner and dancing. Anyway, the problem is Phoenix is about 30... Oops. There. Okay, I'll hold that up there while you're doing that.
Yeah.
Phoenix is like 200 miles away, and I don't think you can afford us for that. I'm sorry, I just don't think you can. Then again, if you live in Scottsdale...
Thanks, Reed.
Yep. So the reason I'm holding his net up of his face is for obvious reasons. We don't like getting stung in the schnoz.
Of course, as an adjunct to my lip, that could be really fabulous.
Oh, you know what? Let me let go of this. Wow, this is the hardest part of the job for me. Big yawn.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your sacrifice.
Oh,
Yeah.
the things I
Guys,
do.
there's pinned videos telling more what Africanized bees are.
Can we do what now?
No, I was just talking to the live streamers. They're asking
And
questions.
also, we have on TikTok 3 videos pinned that's going to tell you a hell of a lot more about the general questions.
Why is some going into the trash bag and some going into the bin?
Oh, good question, you guys. Really good question. There's what we can use, and then what we don't use. You know what, Hosh?
Yeah.
It's going to be easier for me to get this from this angle.
Okay.
But next, it is tearing down this other piece of shit. So, but I'm going to get out of here before we do that. And
All
we
right.
both should in case it collapses.
Okay.
Because that would just be a little bit too much for the video.
So you're gonna do that next, or you want me to go?
Well, I want both of us to go.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, we both got to get out of here. So that we can take this piece of shit down.
And we're probably ready
No.
for a new bin.
These are not yellow jackets. These are killer Africanized bees.
Yep.
Very aggressive bee.
And they are honeybees. Yes, they are.
They are honeybees, too.
That's why they were made in the first place, crossbred, was because they make up to twice as much honey. And they're also super disease resistant. Thank you, Hosh. Get some Viking out of this so far, huh?
Yeah, a lot of propolis.
Yep, a lot of propolis.
Hold on, let me get a lid.
All right, very good, thank you. Then we can take this little puppy out of here. So they make twice as much honey, they're industrious as hell, and a royal pain right in the ass.
Use a pool noodle inside the face shield, they said, to keep it from collapsing.
There's a what?
Well, it's just an idea someone had to keep this face thing from collapsing.
Yeah, but, you know, and I will use like a ball cap or stuff, but the problem is if I'm crawling around under a trailer, sometimes we get into places like this, you know, like underneath that that fifth wheel where we had to remove bees from that huge septic tank. That honey tasted like shit. Anyway, I'll be here all week. Try the veal. Sometimes the spaces are really tight, and then it's compensation all the way around about what can I get away with, so that I'm not gonna like die and shit. Okay, Hosh.
Yeah.
Mind if I get in there and
Did you
get?
wanna hand
Let
me
me get
that,
in there and
Perri?
get a shot of it for
Oh yeah,
them.
go on,
Oh,
in.
okay.
Go deep, go deep.
We're gonna go in here, folks, so you can see.
Go deep. Oh my God. You can see the process we've made, you guys. It is still dripping honey. This will give a good chance for you and I to look at this, Hosh.
Yeah. Through it?
I'm kind of.
With the metal blade?
This is probably
Well, no,
where they
this
were
is-
going
this
in
is
and
wood.
out of on the corner
This is
here.
wood.
Oh, okay.
How they
I'm
gained
kind of leaning
access.
toward that actually, because I don't know if.
right.
Okay, we're gonna get the sawzall because this piece of shit. You got it? Okay, this piece of shit here is too hard, and I don't want to joggle anything loose. We don't. It's kind of precarious. You think?
Yeah.
Yeah. Perri, as a firefighter, is going, okay, you're technically insane. We're going to get the sawzall and cut along here, guys, so that we can take this piece of wood off. Because if you look up in here, look up in there in that crack, you can see the comb up in there. So, yeah, Hosh was spot on with this. There's comb up in between where this used to be in here. So we need to cut that out so that we can access it and remove it. And I hope his dogs are okay, because he wasn't able to move them. Pain in the ass, huh? I think that sawzalling that, don't you think, Perri, is going to be the safest way?
Yeah, definitely. We don't want to rip that out of there.
No, because it might joggle any support loose.
Yep.
Yeah. So we're going to sawzall this down.
Reed, I got the question of the day for you.
Question of the day. I don't know why I'm so handsome. I have no idea.
Why is Reed so handsome?
I don't know. I know it keeps coming up. God, we're doing bees, you guys. I'll ask that guy in the mirror. He'll tell me.
Are there dogs out here? Yeah, there are dogs.
Yep. They're about 200 feet away.
Oh, sorry.
200 feet away. And how's it look out there, Coach?
You know it's quiet out there.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear
Yeah,
that.
but you want me to walk around the face of this thing?
No,
Like in
I
this
don't want
corner?
any dogs that are over there to come
Right.
back with you.
Right,
I mean
right.
dogs. I don't want any dogs over there.
Do you want me to take
My
this?
brain is like,
If you want.
Sure.
how are you? You okay?
Yeah.
Good. I don't want any bees to come back and think it's okay to come over here. You know what I mean?
Right.
So if it's okay out here for now, Hosh, we'll just leave. We'll let sleeping bees lie. We'll let attacking bees attack over there.
All right.
So, but we're still not done, and it's still fucking dangerous as hell. All right.
So how do you tell the difference between these bees and killer bees, or
Oh.
killer bees and honey bees?
I have to look at their badges and their name tags. I can't tell anymore. You can't. It's a real issue. You can't tell the difference by looking. They are genetically. Oh, wait a minute. It's genetics. That's all it is. Africanized bees are genetically different. Oh, fuck. I'm
What's
sorry,
up?
guys. I'm kind of concentrating here a little bit. This is nailed up here. Trying to think about the best way to present this. Because this is really dangerous as fuck.
Dude, I take it down in sections.
In sections?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're spot on. Actually. I think I'm going to cut this one off this way. All right, guys.
That's what I do. First, get that out of the way.
Yep. And I'm so scared to look up. I'm scared. Okay, am I on it? Yes, I am. Well, they like that. Okay, that was a good call. See, that worked out all right. I think there's enough supporting this, don't you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, let me get in here and show the streamers. Show the fans what we're doing.
It would be nice, Sean.
This part right here is kind of tucked into the trusses underneath. Get up and look. The hive was on top of this board,
Yeah.
and then there's more behind it. So this has all been removed down to here.
I think.
Do we want to try to take this out of here, Reed?
What's that?
This hanging thing?
No, I don't think we need to.
All right.
I'm just trying to get this one out of here, which is going to be a pain in the ass.
Oh, with all the propolis.
Yep.
Do you want me to tug on it on the other side?
I don't want to tug on it or anything.
Right,
I
right.
don't want to create any kind of...
Why not burn it? We're in the middle of the desert, guys. Fires don't do well here.
She's a firefighter. Okay,
Let me,
over here.
hold on. There we go.
Oh, no, whoa.
Oh, here we go,
All right.
guys.
See how fast the head went down?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I sense a problem.
No, we do not relocate the bees. These are
Africanized.
Africanized bees. They kill people and animals every year,
Every week
every week.
in this county. You know what I always tell people about relocation with these guys? It'd be like taking a landmine from your yard and putting it in somebody else's. Now, of course, for an extra fee, that is a service that... Never mind.
Wow, Reed.
What do you think? Is that where the honey is?
Oh, it's so black.
Oh god, you gotta get
Here.
in there. You gotta get it. Hand
Yeah.
him that. Get your camera going. Oh my god, this is old stuff. Wow. Oh wow, I can see through your camera. Yeah, that's old. That's 30 years. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
And they're not, let's be clear, they're not Africanized, or they're not African bees, they're Africanized bees.
Correct.
African bees aren't aggressive like this.
No.
Africanized bees. It's a hybridized bee that was created in a Brazilian laboratory in 1957. They escaped and hit the U.S., migrated and hit the U.S. in 1993. By 1998, all of the desert Southwest was 100% saturated amongst feral hives. So the comb is black because it's very old. No smoke, no queen, no blow torches.
Don't quit the day job. That's all gone.
Here's a good one that shows the color differences in one
yeah?
Oh,
section.
thank you. Oh, wow.
Really? Oh,
Yeah,
that's so
beautiful.
cool to have that. Yep. Doesn't look like, yeah, get a little bit of honey in there. A little bit of Viking.
How old do you think this comb is, Reed?
Oh, man.
What's your
We're
estimate?
looking at 25 to 30.
25 to 30 years old.
Yep. Just
My
been
goodness.
ignored, and that looks good.
Oh yeah, here's a really dark one here.
This is what happens when you ignore the bees.
Yeah, don't ignore the bees.
Don't ignore the bees.
No. No, this is a lot more expensive and a lot more dangerous than if they just moved in.
And if you're keeping bees, no matter where you are, make sure you're requeening,
Like every week.
like weekly.
It's our weekly requeening program.
Yeah.
All right, you have a picture. You have a very light colored piece over there.
Of honey?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can I
It's
see
about
this?
as light as it's going to get. Here you
Okay.
go.
You see this?
It's not a
Oh,
cat.
wow. Look at that.
Yeah. But that's a lot of propolis in there. But no,
Yeah, the
not a lot of
propolis is
honey.
the glue that they, it's along the edge where they attach the wax to whatever they're built on. Wood or
Okay.
concrete or whatever they're attached.
Oh, I guess so. This comb would just be pollinated.
Probably.
Just
you mean the
pollen.
dark?
Yeah, that it's so dark.
Oh,
Is
it's
that
just
pollen?
Stained. It's stained with pollen and propolis
Pollen,
and honey.
propolis, honey. Yeah.
From
This is
use
the
over the years. Yeah.
attachment point.
Right, and that's the propolis. What is propolis, Reed?
And that is a great question, guys. Propolis is actually tree sap. So people think that when they go out and they collect nectar and they go out to the hive and go to the store, that they only bring back two things, pollen and nectar to turn into honey. Well, they actually bring 4 things back.
Check this out. There's this little hole up here. Let me just show them real
is it
quick.
the queen's?
The doorway. Check that out.
But and I also
Right
do
there.
have.
Oh, yeah. So,
Very
if you
cool.
guys can see that, that is where they are so ingenious. Okay, they will build a doorway. They will hollow out a doorway so that they don't have to go all the way to the edge of the comb to get to the other side. Is that cooler than shit or what? Male bees in any species of bee doesn't have a stinger. Really, really weird. So the only difference between a worker bee and a queen bee in a honeybee hive is what they're fed during pupation. Beautiful. Now I'm gonna break this off and show you guys, because this is where the larvae is. You see the larvae? No, that is honey. That's really old honey. Look at that.
No, there's some of that black honey we were talking about.
Yep. No, these are larvae cells. I can tell. Yeah, these are larvae cells with really old comb. It's really can be hard to tell, but I can see the larvae in there, which is useless to us. Well, when we show up, when these guys get mad, all production stops. They all go to war. They're totally Vikings, and so all production stops, and they will. It's just absolutely insane. I mean, well, you've seen it, of course. So the royal jelly, we do not collect it. It's very, very expensive because it's very hard to collect. And the worker bees are fed.
Look at that, it's just dripping. That's
That's
what
honey.
they built around the stud there.
Look at how they built around the stud. Look at that. Hey, look at how they built around the stud. What?
I was hoping you'd do something with it.
Killer Bee Nation, that's why I can never carry a stud finder around, because it just goes off all the time. A couple of weeks ago, wasn't it, Hosh? Then we get a call from the fire department, Sierra Vista.
Yes.
And so we get a call, and they said, honey, what's that?
It just seems to be on
heavy.
this one extra section up here.
Oh, look at this. This is honey. This is heavy. So we get a call from the fire department, which happens a lot. Sheriff, police, marshal in Tombstone, whatever. And they said the usual conversation with first responders, fire departments are usually the ones that call us, will be they'll tell me, we have a stinging incident or a bee incident. And I'll say, okay, well, give me the contact name, address, and phone number. And they said, no, it's at the station. And I went, well, okay. And so we went over there. We raced over there. And sure as shit, there was
Make sure the top of my thing's stuck on a nail, I think.
Oh, hold on.
Right?
Yep. Let me see. Okay, you're free.
Okay.
Yep.
The last
Really
thing
good.
I want to do is...
Oh, look at the doors. Look at the doors. 3 doors in that thing. Look at that. I want to show you guys this. I'm going to hold the light. Here, I'll hold that so that you can shine. There you go. Look at that. I was telling you about the doors they make to climb through, so they don't have to go away all the way. Lazy damn bees. Isn't that cool? 3 doors. That is so cool. God, this weird shit we do. Yeah, it'd be good on the wall, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
That would be cool on the wall. And of course, it lasts forever. The beeswax. So they do make great art, wall hanging shit. So we go over there, and the fire department. There's a ball of bees on a post, and a ball of bees like this, just that big, 7,000 to 10,000 bees, which is a normal swarm these days, will kill a horse. And so it is extremely dangerous. Honestly, for us, it's like, we're getting some honey, Hosh.
Yeah, my gloves
This is nectar. Your gloves are all sticky. So, it can still kill a horse, and that's what killed our good buddy in Bisbee. So it was a ball of bees hanging in a tree. Now, it used to be the most benign thing in the world. See, there's nothing there, but... so we get over there, and one of the firefighters got in a bee suit, and we did a whole educational thing with him. We live streamed it, didn't we, Hosh?
Oh, yeah.
That was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Oh, give me all the honey. I love it. Thank you. This has got a lot of nectar in it. I can feel it's heavy. So we did a whole educational thing, and then the rest of the firefighters wisely watched from the safety of a fire truck. And I told Perri that one story this morning, and she got a good chuckle out of it, of course, being a firefighter and all. Were you were a woodland firefighter, correct?
I did wildland firefighting, California.
Wildland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was assigned to a Type 3 wildland engine, so that's what I mostly did. We had a lot of vehicle accidents and medical calls, and
Oh, I suppose.
due to the location that we were.
Hey, that's a lot of fun.
Ooh.
Oh, I heard the shower.
I took it.
Wow. There's pollen in there too. What a black that is. That's old. That thing.
All the bees in Cochise County, all the wild bees in Cochise County, all the wild bees in Arizona, all the wild bees in the American Southwest high desert, they're all Africanized. Done deal, and it's been that way for at least 25 years. Bees, all the feral honeybees in the American Southwest are Africanized. Honeybees, mason bees and bumblebees are not honeybees.
Correct.
Those are native bees to the Americas, though.
Yes,
Yep.
those are our native pollinators, which we are protecting by exterminating these critters.
Yeah. These guys are invasive. Honeybees are invasive to the Western Hemisphere.
Well, Reed, how are you going to get rid of these bees?
What do you mean? This specific hive?
Yes,
We're in the middle of it.
how are you getting rid of it?
Of this hive?
Yeah,
We're in the middle of it.
Like, what
Yeah.
do the bees do after?
Stick around and watch. Okay, actually, that is what do the bees do after? Like all the bees that are flying around, inside, outside, wherever. Those are called. Those are called remnant. Jesus Christ! Yeah, exactly. Ow!
African bees thrive everywhere where feral honeybees can be found.
Period. Yep.
It's not about hot temperature, cold temperature.
So all of these bees flying around. After any removal, there are a couple thousand, maybe 1,000 bees still farting around. No, they cannot go make a new hive somewhere. No, they can't do that. They can't join another hive. And so we call them remnant bees because they're leftovers. And they're kind of like an amputated limb. You can live without your finger, but your finger can't live without you. And so these guys will ball up, probably up on the roof or outside wall, wherever their front door was, and they will die off over the coming days. And especially if it rains, then they'll drown out. So they cannot live without the rest of the hive. They cannot live. They can't live on their own. They're like individual cells of an organism. Is literally how we see it. We see a hive as an organism, with each bee being a cell and the queen being the heart and the brain. Now it's weird, but do you think there's anything behind that?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Here.
Are we ready?
Are these cords, do we know if these cords are live?
Oh God.
No, they're definitely not.
Are you
Look.
sure?
No, but look.
Is it disconnected?
Oh, it's
Yeah.
disconnected. Okay.
No!
I've heard that one before.
Should we? Ready?
Yeah, go ahead and pull it down.
Let me do it.
If it'll pull down.
No.
No comb, no none.
No comb, but lots of bees.
If we can take that off, then we can take it outside and it's more evidence gone.
Yeah.
Anyway, hi everybody, I'm back. I'm a new man. Let's do another one.
All right.
Anyway.
So we're just chipping away at this.
Okay,
This stuff's gorgeous.
thank you, but how's the comb looking?
The comb is also just
Perri knew
Explains
that was-
my ex-wife, somebody said.
what happened? What they say?
They said that explains my ex-wife.
Oh, she became she went feral.
Already. Now, get this, guys.
A lot of people are asking about the queen. Why do we not find her? Where is she? What happened?
You find her. I mean, look at all this shit, you bozos. Bunch of armchair
Well, they're used to
How do we
other
know?
shows
How do we
where
know
they-
if we killed the queen?
Yeah. All right. Now, the queen. This is what I tell people because we got 50 to 100,000 of these things trying to kill us. We're not looking for one. She doesn't look that different. She's slightly longer. She's very beautiful. She has a little tiara and the wand. Okay, I'll give you that. But she's what?
And
Anyway.
she's accompanied by trumpets usually, right?
And Trump. Oh, I forgot about the trumpet thing. Learned by.
Yes.
Yes, there are killer bees in Phoenix. Dude, yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my God! You know the average number of killer bee hive removals just in Tucson every year? 10,000. West.
How far are we from Tombstone? Probably,
20 miles.
20 miles from Tombstone.
25.
Yeah, that's a good benchmark. A lot of people know where that is.
25 miles to Tombstone. There's a country song in there somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I was 25 miles to Tombstone.
Keep going.
No.
How far does the hive fly? So you want to stay that far away to be
Oh,
safe.
they will attack. Okay, there have been documented It's really scary. There have been documented attacks at 100 yards from a hive attacking a weed whacker. That is funny. Oh my God, that's like calm down.
Does the Border Patrol stop the bees? No. Reed and they rescue the Border Patrol guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
We have carried Border Patrol agents in our arms, running.
Yeah, but that was at the bar last night.
Save us! Save us from the bees!
Save us from the bar, bees!
I have run down the highway with one agent under one arm and one agent under the other. If you want to see us, deal with bees in a camera tower, Border Patrol camera tower on the border of Agua Prieta and Douglas, check out Bee Legals.
Bee. That's what we call them when they're down on the border, bee legals.
Yeah.
Are we ready for the undercoating?
Yeah.
So what we do next, guys, is wherever these bees have been, they leave pheromones. When they attach the comb to the whatever they're attached to, concrete, wood, whatever, they leave smells. Pheromones are smells. There's millions of them. And where the comb is attached, then it soaks into the wood, and it smells good, and it will attract new swarms into the future. So what we do to mask that pheromone, what I found over the years, is that I use a automotive undercoating. It's black shit in a can, right? And we spray that on pretty heavy, and it masks the pheromones the best that I found, and the bees hate it to boot. So we're going to do that pretty much next. We're getting close, huh, Hosh? No, anyway. I can tell these are all robber bees, you guys. You know, I mean, they just are. They're all robber bees.
Is that all?
That's all brood. That's all brood. They're all coming from neighboring hives, and they really don't care about us at all at this point.
So much propolis in here.
Oh, look at that beautiful. Oh my God.
So much propolis.
It's gonna make them amazing.
So mineral rich.
Yep.
We love it.
Yep.
Then what we do is we blend this with the honey.
Yeah, we mix it into our Viking honey.
And it's the best thing ever.
Thank you.
Hell of a way to spend the Saturday morning.
Yeah.
Beats cartoons.
We got a good shot up here of them after the hive's been removed. Oh boy.
These are all robbers. Yeah.
All robber bees.
So the remnant bees, I was talking about the remnant bees. The bees left over from any war, which they're fucking wars. We call them remnant bees because they're leftovers. Now, they will ball up somewhere. Well, they're already balling up. They cannot go anywhere else. Every hive is an enemy of every other hive. The only reason that worker bees from one hive visit another hive is to steal honey. They're fucking Vikings. That's all they do is they want to steal honey. And just like people, every hive smells different to every other hive. It's amazing. Don't you dare, you little fuck. I forgot I didn't have my big blues on and I felt one crawling around. Hi! Oh, we're getting out of here. He's got the black shit.
All right.
Let's take this interview outside and let Hosh do his magic. So this is amazing, you guys. Got 3 tubs here of honey and comb and whatnot. All these bees you see are robber bees. These bees all want to steal honey from this. I have seen these guys. They're coming from neighboring hives. Like I was saying, in a 3-mile radius, all the beehives know about each other. And so once they pick up on where the honey is, I've seen them empty a half of a 5-gallon bucket of honey in 2 hours. You believe that? Steal all that honey. So they will, they would love to, so we put lids on them. So we put lids on them so that the robbers won't steal honey, and then we put them in the shade so that the sun won't just melt it. It would still be fine, of course, it just wouldn't look as pretty. Kind of like me.
So when we're removing a hive, we have to make sure, this is what I was doing in there was, you see all this stuff here? This is where they built the comb, right? All along here, those layers, those lobes that were hanging off. So they are attracted to this. This thing is completely soaked with their building pheromone. And it's what lets them know, hey, you know, this is a good place to build or whatever. Come back here. kind of the rally point. So this one we're going to take with us, but everything else that was in there that was scarred the way this is, we sprayed that down with black automotive undercoating to conceal the smell and make it, so they don't want to come back there. So that's what I was doing in there right now. But this piece we're going to just take with us.
Anyway, besides following us, guys, we got a special on our website, killerbeeguy.com, and we bottle all the honey by hand, all the honey mustards, all the honey butters, all my own recipes, my own creation. I'm totally gloating here, and I'm good at it. Hell, did I ever tell you that, Perry? I got Small Business of the Year in the state in 2004.
No, congratulations.
Yay! Anyway, yeah, all of our own product, hand labeled, handmade, everything at killerbeeguy.com. And if you put in KBG, get it, K Killer B, got KB. So, yeah, go get some honey, you guys, and follow us, of course. Yes.
Do you ship internationally?
Yes. No. God, I'm going to have to talk with my web guy about that because it's still kind of an issue. We use WooCommerce. And, yes, to England, I know we do. Some countries we can't send honey to.
Yes,
like
we ship to England.
Yeah, we do. We ship to England.
Do you do this year-round?
Yes, in Cochise County, sometimes it depends on the weather because we live in very temperate climate. It's the high desert here. Now, normally in the winter, during January and February, especially part of March, it freezes every night. But I've had Januaries that were busier than April's, which April's my busiest month normally by far. Guy, let's get a selfie.
Hey,
Aww.
that's nice. All right.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody. We'll see you in an hour and a half.
An hour and a half. Bye.
An hour and a half.
Okay,
You'll
bye.
be okay.
Oh, no, we won't. Yeah, we did it. Thanks, guys. For that fun.
I was yours, you were mine, but it's time to say goodbye. Didn't know that the honeymoon's just a phase.